Hi everyone, it's me again here in the ancient Agora here in Thessaloniki, Greece. So I'm showing you this place because this is one of the important landmarks here in Thessaloniki. So what is this ancient Agora is all about? So this ancient Agora is the former social and religious city center during the Greek and Roman periods. So this is also in connection with the palace of Galerius and the complex and his arts that was in Ignatia Road. So this is one of the place that was survived. So here I'm showing you right now, and the ruins is still here. And you can see the remnant of the stones that was destroyed and is still here. All right, so they use this place for their everyday activities during that time. So I'm showing you the location, and I'm gonna go walk to show you the surroundings, and I'm gonna go down. Okay, so I'm going to the right side of this location, and I think this is one of the good spots I'm showing you, and right here. All right, so I will bring you to this place, and I'll show you all the surrounding places of this one of the important landmarks in Thessaloniki. So I'm gonna show you the surroundings here. And some of the archaeologists or the archaeological findings here in Thessalonica, they were surrounded by so much buildings and apartments and businesses. So even though some of the ruins that was survived still exist, but it's in the middle of the modern structures right now. But it's a good thing that they preserve all of this for us to see and hear that this is the evidence that the Greek Roman civilization exists in this place of Thessaloniki. So I'm gonna go to the other place again, so to show you the other location. I think I can go inside. I saw people coming and going, so it's good. I can come inside. Okay, let's come. Hello.
Everything, everywhere. Everything for video. That's TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, we have. Can we come inside?
No, it's closed.
Oh, it's closed. Okay. So only here, right? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. So the guy said that it's closed, so we cannot even go inside. So only up here.
Θέλετε κάτι?
Ναι, από εδώ είστε. Έχουμε μέσα στο σνόμπρο, το πάρουμε.
Okay, so I cannot come inside. So the man told me that it's closed. So I'm gonna stay here, and then it's not allowed to come here. All right.
Αυτό εδώ,
Όχι,
So-
αυτό είναι φαγητό, δεν είναι αυτό εδώ πέρα.
Yeah. It's a good thing if I can come inside and I'm gonna show you a lot of this ancient structure here, the ancient Agora. But it's okay. It's fine. And, because maybe as far as I know before that they used to charge people here to come to see the inside, the actual place. But I think no one is now doing that kind of business anymore. But they permanently closed this area. So, all right. So I cannot come inside. So I think I'm gonna go to the other side of this location. Let's come. All right, so here, this is the information of this archaeological place. Here it says, I hope the sun is so bright so I cannot see the picture here. All right, so it says ancient agora of Thessaloniki. All right, so I hope I will not block the words here. So this is in Greek right here, and I want to show you the English part, and right here. All right, cannot see. The sun is so bright right now. All right, I cannot even see it. All right, right there. All right, so I want to just read it to you. What's in it? I hope you can see it in the screen. It says here, the first use of archaeological site of ancient agora is dated up to Hellenistic times. And okay, I think this one here says better like this. So I'm gonna read it to you so you can hear me. And according to the latest data, it has been confirmed that the site was used in the last quarter of the 3rd century until after the mid-2nd century BC, when workshops were found with dug clay pits for pottery and figurines. And of particular interest is the southeast sector, which essentially lies outside the Agora complex. So here the space also began to be used around the late 3rd or 2nd century, when large clay pits were dug and filled in soon afterwards, followed by construction phases in the 2nd century BC, approximately until the time of Augustus Caesar. So one distinctive structure in this sector is part of balneary 3 with 2 rooms, and 1 round sweat room and 1 rectangular room with 2 stories. All right, so I cannot see because of the sun. 2 pools, 1 cold and 1 hot, and the furnace on the south side. So the balneary complex has been built in the late Hellenistic period in 2nd century BC and survived until Vespasian time in 78 AD. So the site was raised in the 2nd century, and when the Agora complex was built, rectangular structures, possibly shop, belonging to a smaller commercial agora or market, were erected along the street directly to the south, and this remained in use until the early Christian period. So the stratigraphy of the east wing showed at least 7 main phases. So before the public buildings of the imperial period were constructed, there seemed to be 2 phases in the east wing. The first, without building remains, date to the late 3rd and early 2nd century BC. So when clay pits were dug and later filled in, so the second dates around the mid-2nd century BC, when private houses were built and remained standing until about 1 1st century AD. All right. So there are so many information here, maybe 2 or 3 more paragraphs, but I think it's worth it if I can read it to you, so we don't miss anything in here. So it says in the next paragraph that in the 1st century AD, the site was turned over to public use. An agora was created with rooms on either side of the rectangular boleterion, number 5. So there is a symbol number here. And after the mid-2nd century, it was decided to erect an odeon on the site of the boleterion, and 2 lateral areas of the boleterion were retained to serve as paraskenia, so in Greek. So this 2nd century odeon, with seating for 200 viewers, was enlarged to a capacity of 400 after the middle of the 3rd century, to serve the need of what Lucian describes as a large and theater, populous city, And this building in the 4th century AD began to be transformed to an open-air theater, an effort which was never fulfilled. So an important building which is connected with the administrative function of the Agora complex is the southernmost chamber, which was one of the city's archives. So the Agora, in the shape of a double L, was open to the north, Olympus Street, the one that I walked from Ignacia Street. So covering about 20 hectares and around a rectangular marble paved square, 3 double stoves with Corinthian columns. So Corinthian columns is well famous in the time of Apostle Paul, were in front of each wing, where there were all public services, mint, archives, justice, court, etc. of the city of Thessaloniki, capital of the province of Macedonia. So to the north, Philippi Street, it was named after Alexander the Great Father, King Philip. The wings stand on the double underground stoa, number 6 in this drawing here, symbol. To the south of the cryptoporticus is a row of 20 shops open to 2.5 meters wide, marble paved street, number 10 in this picture here. I don't know where's the location, but this is number 8. Didn't see number 10. I don't know where is it. Okay, by the way, let's continue finishing reading this information here. So this great complex was not only an administrative center, but also here gathered all the citizens of Thessaloniki in that time. In the 5th century, the Agora was abandoned, and in the square reappear pottery activities with new clay pits. Only the use of the shops continued till 13th to 14th century AD. After the 5th century AD, the cryptoporticus was transformed to a cistern. So that's it. So I read all the information of this location here. So I'm gonna go walk and continue finishing to see all the location and the Agora, what they call it here. So let's go check. All right. So if you notice the column, you see the column standing right there, right there. So if you can imagine that during the time of Apostle Paul, column means it's like huge buildings that can be used for all the entertainment or the public use. So it's like a building You know, so if you can see all of these places here, then you will remember the time when Apostle Paul may be here in Thessalonica during that time. But this was in the 3rd century. But Apostle Paul came here 300 years ago, before these places was constructed. But it's good for us to know and see the remnants of the location. So I can show you some of the lower part over there, right there. See, and maybe imagine during that time there are so many activities here the people who live in this city of Thessaloniki. Right, you can see that right there. Right? There are so many empty spaces at the bottom. All right. So imagine so many people live here, or maybe work here and do their everyday activities. All right. So still some of the location is still here, and there are more 3 columns. They're still standing right there, if you can see. Okay, right there. Look, the 3 columns still there. They didn't destroy it. I don't know who's the one who destroyed this. Usually, those cities founded by the Roman power. Usually, when the barbarian came, they destroy all of these beautiful buildings and magnificent structures. When the barbarian comes, they destroy everything. That's why they called barbarians, because they become they become destroyer of the beautiful buildings during that time. So imagine how strong and valuable material that they use to preserve this location. You know, the archaeological and buildings during the time of the Roman Empire. You know? So this is it, you know. So let's go around and to show you more right here. Alright, so now when I first came to this place, I just came from that place over there. I just walked, you know, maybe around half an hour walk from Ignacia Street. So, but it's okay. It's worth it when I see and walk to this place. So amazed that they still preserve this location for us to see. Okay, so I'm gonna go walk another one here. Alright, can you see those kind of something an arch there? The three arch, like a McDonald design, you know? Right there, Like 1, 2, 3, and then look at the 3 pillars, you know? Still here. Yeah, there are so many people here right now. The dog is barking at me. Alright, so now you can see all the surrounding of this Roman Greek Agora during during that time. So imagine, if you live, you know, if you put your situation during that time, you can see what happened in this place. So yeah, this is the location, and okay, now I'm always circling this place. You know, I started filming in the middle over there, and then I almost go to the same place when I start this video. So it's a big round square, you know, it's part of this ancient agora that we have still here in Thessaloniki. Yeah. I hope you enjoy this tour with me, and I learn a lot of things about when I read the sign information there in the middle part of this place. I want to show you something here. There is something like amphitheater right there. If you can see, yeah, right there. Okay, yeah, that's the amphitheater. Like a mini small one. Maybe that's the one they use for entertainment, you know, during that time. Maybe if you can imagine, maybe they have a horse racing during that time. As Agora is like a semi-oblong, you know, with the horse chariots racing during that time. So, and then they have something like a meeting place. That's why they have this kind of theater. We call it theater, no? Like a round one. Yeah, right there. So imagine, you know, it's a good thing that these people who lived during that time, they don't destroy this evidence that the Roman and Greek society exists, you know, through this wonderful stone bricks. And until today, we have here like this, you know. Look at that, you know. Imagine how they preserve this place.
I have to.
Okay. All right, so I'm almost finishing this filming, and showing you all the four corners of this ancient agora. So I hope we didn't miss anything. I'll show you everything, and so this is the beginning of the film when I start filming. All right, so this is the center of this ancient agora. All right, so here we are in Thessaloniki, Greece, and I hope we learn something when we see this beautiful landmark here in Thessalonica. Okay, blessings here in Thessaloniki, in Greece. Have a wonderful day whenever you are in the world, and God bless you all. And may this video will enhance our information and knowledge in the time and the story of the ancient civilization. And it reminds us about that there is civilization exists during that time. Okay, everyone, thank you for watching this video, and I'm so happy to be here in Thessaloniki, in Greece. God bless you all, and we'll see you then in the next video that I'll make. Bye for now. Blessing from Thessaloniki, Greece. Bye now.